everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Outside Jackson. No good on the three. On the wing, Davis. To the middle, and Moncrief throws it down.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Now here's Jackson. Second chance effort. The 7-footer Lister is there for the rebound. Davis surveying the floor. With the hook shot, and Sidney Moncrief finishing strong inside.
It might be the most difficult shot in basketball, the hook shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Defense, the home team. He's guarded by Davis. Shot clock at 6. Right side Jackson. His fourth shot, his fourth miss. Still looking for his touch tonight.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
On the left block. Tips it. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. White looking around. With the teardrop, that one no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Jackson. Right side Williams. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And here's Jackson. 1:52 left to play here in the first. It's deflected.
And sometimes it just comes down to sheer size. At a legit 7 feet, Lister always a threat to send one back.
Now here's White. Defended by Jones. Pass to Banks. And Davis pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Puts one up from 19 and too long on the shot. Banks passes to Williams. Banks kicks to Jackson. Lets a floater go. Williams in the post. And Moncrief picking him up with the textbook defensive crouch.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Cummings hits the inside shot.
Ooh, tough layup with the guy right on him. He can be a hard player to handle at times.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. 5 on the clock. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And so it's the home team heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Terry with it. Outside, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. He's guarded by Davis. Outside Banks. Puts up a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Banks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Looking over the floor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Terry's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Terry covering. Davis against Williams. The 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Davis finds Terry. High arcing shot. They get it back and count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Banks. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Terry in the corner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside Banks. Passes it to Williams. Here's Davis. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Terry covering. Pass to Reese. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. White is checked in for Davis. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Banks, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
1:57 left to play here in the half. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson from long range.
And overall, very cold from the outside throughout this first half.
On the wing, too. He's off on that one. Jackson against White. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. To the paint. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it.
And how about the heart that Bogues plays with? A diminutive point guard that has so much confidence in his abilities, shows time and time again how crafty he is.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. That shot off.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
That one is off. Keefe is checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And he sinks the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Down low to the inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Wingate is checked in for Keefe. .29 seconds left in the first half. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
They get a hand on it. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The home team leading by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Taking a look at this home squad, Kenny, what's your take?
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay committed to their game plan.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really difficult. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Sidney Moncrief.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. White the pass to Davis. Back to White. Over Jackson. And it's White missing. White's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. He's guarded by Davis. At the elbow, Williams. Terry against Jackson. 6 to shoot. Cranes the three-pointer.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Terry against Jackson. Pulls up. The second chance points on the tip-in. 11 points in the game.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Williams, and the shot goes in.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Here's Davis, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady. First one falls for him. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Outside Banks. Poked loose. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And now here comes Terry leading the break. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Jackson. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start. And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Sidney Moncrief on the wing. Outside for Davis. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Davis has got 6 points.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Jackson passes to Williams. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 6 points for Williams.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jackson against Terry. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Terry's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jones. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Vince Carter.
Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Vince Carter hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Terry covering. The kick out to Williams. Tipped away. Terry outside. Over Jackson. Nice shot by Terry. Terry's got his second bucket.
Terrible shot selection, but you got to appreciate his confidence.
Jackson against Terry. Jackson down low. No good that time. Good work defensively by Terry. Now here's Jackson. 1:05 left in the third. Traps in the tray. 6 points for him.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Terry outside. A 3. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Banks passes to Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. White, he's checked in for Davis. No good on the second free throw. Kicks to White. No one near him. Nice jump shot. Good.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Jackson looking around. One second left. No good. And we've reached the end of the third. The home team up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Off with the layup. And he banks in the layup.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Terry covering. The feed to Williams. The 9-foot shot. He can't get that one to fall.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Banks. Here's the teardrop. The shot will not fall. Banks has gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Back to White. Intercepted. And here's Jackson. And good. He nails it. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He said, "This is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play." In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
All right, David, thanks. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Takes the 13-footer, and he gets the jumper to drop. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside, White. Off target from three-point range.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
Wasted no time on that one.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Now here's Jackson. D right on him. The pass to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
He's guarded by Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one at the line is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. With some arc, but he gets it back. And another shot. There's 1:54 left in the game. Outside, Davis. Terry outside. 5 to shoot. Here's the floater. And the layup is good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Jackson against Terry. Jackson kicks to Banks. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
It's Terry outside. Sinks the triple.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Sidney Moncrief.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
Terry against Jackson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Terry against Jackson. Nice shot by Terry.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Now here's Jackson inside. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Jackson.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Williams against White. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
From deep three-point range. And so they get the victory here at home. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.